Good morning. What is up, everybody? Thank you for being here at the morning marketplace. Who we got here? We got Daniel Christian up in the morning, Gurjot, Aaron. Aaron's right, dude. PJ's only got 2 moments. We need my man PJ to be a real certified baller. Shout out to Ryan B. Slides, the F bomb. Good evening to Paulie down under. We got R. Lesser up in here. A Stubbs, Glenn, Derek is here for the financial advice. Ricardo, Design Mind, Day Day. Guys, everybody's here. Everybody's here. Martin, Wolf Warner, Dick Chuck, Michael. Guys, the gang is all here. How are we doing? Dominic, too. Dominic, I haven't seen that name in a few days. Or Colin Box Breaks. Good to see you guys. Randa Run, Joseph. Good to see everybody. All right. We had some fun stuff. We got some information yesterday, right? We got a little blog dump from Top Shot about the way we track moments now, which was pretty helpful. Again, like making it easier to understand your moments, which, hey, we're a fan of that. Eagle Putt gets it. Eagle Putt gets it. Good morning, just like. Smash the like, baby. We had two exciting basketball games. The Hawks Sixers game was exciting in a weird way because it really felt like the Hawks were like, hey, we're not interested in winning tonight. And the Sixers were like, hold my beer. We're not interested in winning tonight. And then in the fourth quarter, the Sixers decided to win. Did they decide to win, or did the Hawks decide they wanted to lose more? And then the second game, it was funny. There was like, I don't know, 2 minutes left in the third quarter. I started dozing off a little bit, and then I was like, no, we got to fight through. And I'm glad we did. The ending of that game was awesome because you were right. Donovan Mitchell was going bonkers last night. Marley, what's up, Kyle? And Derek is right. Ty Lue did make an appearance. Ty Lue has entered the chat. Yeah, that was interesting game call. Why don't we start there, right? So in the fourth quarter, my man Ty Lue, they get the ball down 3. They're like, we have a timeout. Should we take it? Ty Lue was like, nah. I mean, you know what? I usually, maybe because I'm a Celtics fan, I'll wait. Worm up here saying stayed up late last night, paying the price now. Dude, I don't know what happened, but I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I was like, let's party. I'm ready to go. So I'm also feeling that. Yeah. So the thing with the game last night, you know, Ty's taking a lot of heat for not calling that timeout. And maybe because I had Brad Stevens as the Celtics coach for a while, that I just was like, he can draw up incredible out of bounds plays. But his thought process was like, we get a better chance at getting a good look in a semi transition 3 versus like a half court 3. So I don't know, whatever. I just think the Jazz are good, right? Artemis saying, catching a flight from Chicago to San Antonio, just pay $10 for the Wi-Fi so I wouldn't miss the show. Dude, hell yeah, Artemis. Hell yeah. Hanging with Sawyer. All right, Big Hack, you doing some coke this morning? Is that what's happening? And then someone, Dominic said, certified NBA insider for calling Jokic for MVP early in the season. We did. We rode that train for a while. All right, so Utah ends up holding off the game, right? 112-109. Nothing like seeing Marcus Morris getting stuff to end a game. I'll pay extra for that. That's pay-per-view content for me. I love seeing Marcus Morris fail. We get right. So Kawhi 23-7, but man, Kawhi was quiet. I know he got into foul trouble early, but like it seemed like he didn't turn it on until early in the fourth. And I mean, he still ends up with 23-7, but just after seeing what he did to Dallas, and obviously Utah's a different team than Dallas defensively, but you just could get whatever you wanted. Just a little slow. Paul George flashing a little pandemic P, finished with a 20-10 line. So you're like, oh, not so bad. 4 for 17. Shot 4 for 17. Was ugly from 3. I think it was like 1 for something from 3. Paul George, again, Paul George, right? That's the Paul George we're used to, right? PG-13, underwhelming. Also, Lunchable Connoisseur sold metallic rare to buy 3 throwdowns for that collector score. There you go. What metallic rare was it? What moment did you move off of? I get that for the collector score. For me, it would depend on what moment it was. If I wasn't like super thrilled about that, then I love that call. Well, on the Utah side, right? On the Utah side, hey, wait, hold on. Who won that, Wolf Warner? Tell me who won. I haven't checked yet. I haven't checked. I know my lineup, because I had Paul George and Kawhi, got a little ugly there towards the end. On the Utah side, so Rudy had 10 and 12, Clarkson 18 off the bench, Boyan 18 and 5, Donovan Mitchell God mode 45 and 5, like just absolutely God mode. Oh my God, someone called him Paul George PG 3 for 18 on Twitter, and I lost it. That's great. Frank says Clips going to be Game 7 hangover, going to be a good series. Yeah, I'm with you. I would think this is going another 7, right? The only thing I'll say, though, like, it depends how serious that Conley injury was. I was a little concerned they ruled him out so early in the day. Makes me think he might miss game 2 as well. It feels like if that went up closer to game time, if it went up closer to game time, then I would have been like, oh, maybe he comes back for game 2. But for them calling him that early, that makes me nervous that it's going to be out. Wolf Warner, congrats on the dub, dude. Congrats on the Moment Ranks dub. I had been running hot the last like 6 or 7 days, and we crashed back to earth last night. Crashed back to earth. Sorry, my hair's bugging me. Yeah, but Donovan Mitchell, man, 45 and 5. Like, and I mean, he was doing it all. He was getting to the line, he was driving to the hoop, and then he was also just taking some deep ass threes with confidence too. So that's going to be a really fun series. Excited to look. I haven't checked yet, but excited to see how any of those moments have moved. If you're in the Discord, if you're in the Team Hold Discord, which you can find all of that information in our show notes if you want to join. We were pumping Joe Ingles for some reason. I don't know why, but I bought a Joe Ingles yesterday. So that's what happened. Black Cat says Spidey was doing all that fourth quarter work with Kawhi on him too, double teamed. Yeah, he could get by anybody. Also, shout out Zubats. Glad we get to see some more Zubats. I always root for that dude, and he just got played off the court in the Dallas series. But if you are a Patreon subscriber, you would know that I talked about Zubats last night for daily fantasy purposes, because I just had a feeling with Rudy Gobert and Derek Favors that maybe we see a little bit more Zubats. Roche says Moment Ranks needs tiers, keep having the winning lineup but get beat by legendary rare moments. That's interesting, Roche. Because I've been monitoring it every day. I do think they're going to move to tiers, but I've been monitoring the daily contest winners every day, and I would say more often than not, it's all commons. More often than not, it's all commons. So we'll look at that in a minute, because I've been really digging it. And for the most part, haven't been playing too many rares. So I'm going to wait, hold on. We're going to go to previous contests. I'm actually going to share it. Let's look at it right now. Because I think it has more to do with like the moment. Also, let me adjust my background so you're not seeing the weird mask. All right. So we're going to go to yesterday's contest, which was the 8th. And let's see. So first place had, oh no, that's me. LOL. I played a rare. Okay. So this one had 2 rares. All right. So yesterday wasn't a good example. 5th had all commons though, but let's look at like 2 days ago then. We'll keep going until I can prove my point. How's that sound? The 6th. Okay, wait, I'm not doing a good job proving my point. I know I just looked at this the other day. Let's look at the 7th. Come on, be true. All right, here we go. Ready, Steve? All commons. There we go. Commons. So I agree. Obviously, the rare is helpful. But I do think tiers are coming. Vincent says I came in 5th a few days ago with I think 1 rare all commons. Yo, shout out there. That's nice. We don't have to go too deep into it, but it's exciting to just have utility with those moments. And if you like fantasy sports and like you're not like risking money except for the money you spend on the moments, but it's kind of fun. And like I ended up yesterday bought a Rudy Gobert like a $4 block because I wanted to play Rudy and I didn't own any Rudies, and I was like, oh yeah, cool, I'll go grab a $4 moment. So I've been hammering that I'm only buying like Series 1 stuff, right? I've only been buying Top Shot debuts. And so this is kind of getting me into the buying like 40K moments too. Wait, is it Richit? How should I pronounce it? I think I keep saying Riche, but if it's Richit, I'll go Richit. Whatever it is, I'd rather pronounce it correctly. Yeah, rares are cool, but category seems to be the biggest factor. I totally agree, right? Like if there's a scarcity in I'm trying to think of a good example. Like if there's a Series 1 out of 1,400 that's a block for Rudy. This isn't true, but say that is true. And then all of his other moments are dunks. You have like a more rare, right? So All right, yeah, it's Richard, dude. Dude, we'll rock Richard from here. But yeah, the utility for the commons has been pretty cool. All right, let's dive into the market from last night. I'm just curious to see like who got bumped up the most. So we're seeing Kevin Huerter. Kevin Huerter's early adopters. I think this is a combo of like people getting excited about completing a set, and the early adopters is like a series 1 set, but also is not like super expensive with only like one moment being over 400, or like we can check that in a second. But Kevin Huerter had like a solid, I think it was the second and third quarter. He looked really good. And I swear to God, everyone was just like, let's get me a Huerter. We're still seeing Ayton up there. Ayton's still getting a little bounce in his Series 2 15K dunk. The Jimmy Butler Eastern Conference Finals, which we'll talk about a little bit now, right? With the announcement of like, it was just, they've already announced they're burning the Eastern Conference and Western Conference moments, but let's like take a look at, let's go over here and let's look at Jimmy Butler. We'll pull that moment up and we can kind of see what they're Nope, that's metallic gold. We don't want that. Eastern Conference Final. No, where is it? That's 3-pointer metallic gold. I know. Okay, here we go. So this is for 625, right? And now when you go down to the collectible details, right, you can see this right here. So 999 was the edition side. However, 731 is in packs, which means actually that doesn't mean all of these are in packs, because all of these are getting burned because maybe some people are holding packs and haven't opened them yet, I would imagine. But you can see, right, there's only 268 right now. 236 are owned and not on the market, and 32 are on the market. So this edition size, say no one's holding any Eastern Conference Finals packs, this is now going to be out of 268, which is like sick. That's a pretty rare thing, right? That's like a series 1 rare thing to be out of 268, or say we round up to 300. It's a third of what we thought the mint size was going to be. And again, we knew this information months ago, but I think it hadn't been talked about in a while. And then we just get so used to Top Shot delaying announcements or whatever. But now seeing this and seeing the burned category gives us hope, right? Just seeing this burned thing right here gives us hope moving forward that some of these like huge mint sizes, or like as challenges happen, like maybe you burn moments, it's just pretty exciting to see that kind of thing happen. So I also recently sold a Jaylen Brown Eastern Conference Finals. It was to level up on a couple of moments, and that's why I did it. But now seeing this, it's like, oh yeah, man. But that got me pretty excited. To have a chance at scooping some of that. Or just the chance to see some burning of moments. And I own a couple more Eastern Conference Finals stuff, so let's get that baby to the moon. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So anyways, no surprise to see Jimmy Butler's going up there with that information. Shabazz Series 1 and Marcus Smart Series 1 is going up as well. So I wonder if this being a Series 1 rare, I don't know why people are like, Shabazz. Top losers, we get the Spencer Dinwiddie Hollow. Who would have guessed Aaron Holiday's moment going back down, huh? Who saw that coming? Duncan Robinson's finals moment, Rudy Gobert season tip-off. That's interesting. That's gone down a bunch. And then Tatum Series 2 jump shot. But I can see, like, if people are playing the moment ranks game, they had a Jason Tatum, they're like, okay, I'll flip this Tatum to get another Series 2 moment. Kyle Marley says, I got that Butler Finals Series 1 last night going for my first set. Are you going for the Eastern Conference Finals or like finals? Because that shit's going to be expensive. Derek says Garland Series 1 was my most recent, with Sexton most likely on the move. I'm banking on him taking a jump. Yeah, I like the Garland one, right? I like the Garland one quite a bit. Dick Chuck said, why would you burn any moments you own? I see it in wax for the Redux packs, but why would you do it in Top Shot? Guess I don't completely understand the burning a moment I own. I think, I'll be honest, I don't fully understand it. I don't fully understand what that's going to look like, but I would imagine, I think it helps, like, you know what? I don't even want to speculate. We'll have Greg talk about it tonight, because we're doing our show tonight at 8:30. So shout out the Top Shot Takes gang. Well, the Team Holders gang is going to be here for Top Shot Takes, the Wednesday night show. But we'll talk about that a little bit more. I don't want to even guess. So if someone in the chat has some info, you can fire it in there. But I don't even want to guess because I'm not fully versed in this topic. Kyle says he's going for the finals. Let's actually look at the final set right now. I want to see how expensive that ish is. Yeah, Beamer says there'd have to be benefit like tickets or something like that. Otherwise, you're right, no point. Yeah, I imagine there's got to be some reason. And look, right, so the Eastern Conference Final set, that's the fastest moving one. It was up 9% in the last 24 hours, also the last week. The Seeing Stars is still up 8%, even after it's crushing for the whole week. The Hometown, again, I think people are trying to complete sets here, right? So you see early adopters, Western Conference. Let's look at that finals one, though. The finals, oh my gosh, here we go. Let's see what you have to go get, Kyle Marley. So the LeBron just a cool 3,800, but that's coming down a little bit. You got the Jimmy Butler, which was the reward. That's good, and that's the second most expensive one. So now it's smooth sailing from here. We like it. All right, here we go. The burning will have to have some utility aspect built in. Worm says they usually give you some other extra utility if you burn a moment, maybe Dapper or tickets. So say you own a decent amount of a moment and you burn them, it makes it less available, so a smaller market. Oh, that's interesting too. I hadn't really thought about that. Patrick says, I think trade tickets equals burning. That seems to be the common speculation. It makes the most sense. That does make the most sense. Patrick says, do you think the burn category is there for when people trade them in for tickets? Yeah, that's similar to what Patrick was just saying, right? Yeah, I think that's a good call. And again, we'll definitely talk about it earlier. Oh, Stan Loves has entered the chat. He's got all the Heat final moments. There you go. Does that count as like a team set? All right, let's go back. I want to look at some individual players based on last night's performance. So let's check out Donovan Mitchell, because clearly he was the best winner of last night. Wait, did I not even talk about the Sixers Hawks yet? I don't think I did. Let's look at Donovan Mitchell first, and then we'll do it. I had that game second on my list. So Donovan Mitchell's, his hollow's up 21%. His gut game is kind of steady. Although up 24% in the last 24 hours. His Series 2 dunk is up 16% in the last day. His Series 1 dunk is up 15%. Let's look at his top shot. So like mostly green in the last 24 hours, right? His top shot debut is up 2%. Is at 745, up 40% on the week. So you're seeing mostly, it's good to see, mostly green. Satoshi says they said trade tickets won't be burned. Trade tickets will be recycling moments, current plan at least. True. All right, Donovan Mitchell. Let's actually, you know what? Let's go over Sixers Hawks before I continue to evaluate the market. Sixers 118, Hawks 102. So hey, shout out Doc Rivers, who was like, maybe we just put Ben Simmons on Trae Young the whole game instead of halfway through after we get smoked in the first half. Also, shout out Weston Meacham. He says, hey, Mike, how many facial expressions did you see Mitchell do? Homie's always on the camera. He did. I will say, though, if you're going to drop 45 in game one against Kawhi and Paul George, you can do all the like eyebrow raising and you can do all those facial reactions you want if you're going to put up 45 against them. Let's keep going. So Trae Young in that game, he had 21 and 11, so that like looks good. But then went 6 for 16 from the field and 1 for 7 from three. So like clearly he was banged up, and you could see it because Bogdanovich probably took 9 shots in the first 3 minutes of the game, and unfortunately didn't hit a bunch of them. And you know how I feel about Bogey. Bogey still had an okay at 14 and 7. He just wasn't efficient with his shot. He was not. And it was funny. I feel like that game plays out a little bit differently if he was efficient. Gallinari, who was just like dog shit in that first game of that series, even in the W, put up 21 and 9 last night. But I've used this joke already, but do we just not need meniscus? Like, we don't need him because Embiid, 40 and 13, his second game in a row, the partially torn meniscus, and is just smoking him. We should call it the Embiscus. Maybe it's going to be closer to Embiid. Anyways, yeah, Dan Talk, Embiid got away with at least 3 elbows. Yeah, he got aggressive. But 40 and 13, geez, Tobias 22, 6 and 4. Ben Simmons kind of took the night off, and Seth Curry had 21. So Danny Green had a pretty good game too, mostly assists, but he looked offensively like gave them a boost. That game though was just so weird, man, because it felt like the Sixers were just going to absolutely roll over the Hawks, right? They like went out and just dominated that first quarter. And then you looked at the score at the end of the first quarter. I'm like, wait, how are they only down 11? Like, it felt like the Hawks were down 30. And as second quarter starts, they immediately go on a run. I think they're only down 2 at halftime. I think they took the lead at one point, but then just like fell apart. They fell apart. So, yeah, I mean, a great game for the Sixers. I'm still so excited about this series. I'm pretty excited about it. Meniscus can be removed for the most part, I believe. I know it can be removed, but like, to be a professional athlete and not, it's just kind of funny. Yeah, at least for non-athletes. All right. A lot of doctor talk. I like it. Risk it for the Hibiscus. Who said that? I just saw that in the chat somewhere. Damn it, I lost it. Whoever said risk it for the Hibiscus, that was a good bit. Yeah, Shake Milton too, man. Shake Milton I think he only ended with like 11 or 13 and 11 or 13. I can't remember, but it was like 11 points in a row. Ricardo says, did you see the promo video of the playoff moments? I did. I'm pretty excited. I am pretty excited about these moments. I am. Even though they're comments, I'm excited. I also saw Chris Vernon from The Ringer, also like from Memphis Sports Radio. I don't know exactly where and what channel that is, but I love Verno. He's the mismatch with Kevin O'Connor. He tweeted something out last night that was like, last chance to reserve your playoff pack with Ja Morant, and it was pretty cool. So I'm excited that Verno's on board. Whether Top Shot was like, hey, here's a couple bucks. But I love that. John Weingart in the chat, Tommy G in the chat. Good to see you guys. All right, let's take a look. Let's keep looking through On the Moment and see where the people at. How many points you guys think Brooklyn win by tonight? I'm gonna say 20. Is it the Brooklyn game tonight? Oh man, I totally thought it was Nuggets Suns. Is it really Brooklyn tonight? Because I don't want to watch the Brooklyn series anymore. I think I'm sitting that one out. No, tonight is Nuggets Suns at 9:30, and then Nets Bucks the next night. All right, let's keep moving. So we looked at Donovan Mitchell. Let's look at Rudy Gobert after that block. Also, because the Rudy Gobert thing is interesting with the moment ranks, right? So Rudy, yeah, up 20% yesterday's Series 2 dunk. His Series 1 dunk is up 17%. Top Shot debut is up 15%. Like everything in the green, right? Everything in the green except for a Series 2 hollow is down a little bit and is for the win. So a couple of the more expensive things are down, but everything else is up. Let's look at Paul George, because I want to know if people are like, God, I hate this guy. We got to get off him. No, he's even still green in the last. Wow, his those metallic gold's up 27%, Deck the Hoops up 25%, Seeing Stars up 7%, metallic gold up 1%, and then everything else is pretty standard. Actually, his Top Shot debut down to 199. Wow. Weston says I must have bought 13 moments last night watching the Jazz game. I did. I mean, I bought a Bogdanovich last night, and I bought a Joe Ingles, which I can't believe I did that. Let's look at Embiid too. I want to see what his Top Shot debut is, because we might buy it live. All right, so everything in the green up here, right? His Series 2 jump shot. Again, I really think a lot of this. I wonder how much. I wish we could see how much moment ranks. Like when you buy a moment and it takes you to the Dapper page. I wish there was like a checkbox. Like, did you buy this from Moment Ranks DFS? Metallic gold. His Series 2 dunk is up 7%. Like everything's kind of up. Where's his Top Shot debut though? Its Top Shot debut did get up over 500 again. I know that's down 6% yesterday, but up 54% total. Yeah. Grabbed the PG debut for like 4 days ago for like 139. There you go, F-bomb. Yeah, definitely undervalued, but also just not fun. Just not fun. Beamer was bottom shopping, underrated $4 dunk, Kmart Jr. I want that throwdown post challenge too. Yeah, the Kmart Jr. for 4 with a couple badges is kind of nice. Daniel Christian said, I gifted PG one of his moments a couple weeks ago and tagged him on Twitter. 0 response. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's keep moving. I don't know. Who else should we look at from there? Let's look at Bogdanovich, because I just think he's been playing really well. We can look at both Bogdan and Bojan. Yeah, so his Top Shot debut, again, a Top Shot debut for $74. Is up 8% in the last 24 hours. Bojan's up 8%. His metallic gold's up 8%. Interesting. So everything's kind of up on the Bogey Bros. Bought 3 Shake Miltons last night. There you go, Jack Nimble. Let's look at Shake Milton. Who cares, right? Let's look at Shake Shake. Dude, up 16% in the last 24 hours, up 4. I do like that it's out of 12,000. That is pretty nice. That is pretty nice. And then let's look at the Trae Young. I wonder if he took a hit yesterday because of a little bit of a bad performance. As Hollow's still up 30%. His Series 2 3-pointer is still up 20%. Hustle and Show up 5. Everything else kind of standard. Finally, some Boyan love. Get out of here. It's only because it was easier to search them both. Oh, that's the only reason. But yeah, so that's like the initial reaction from the games last night. I wanted to look at some sets too, because with the metallic golds being out for a couple days now. Let's look at the Series 2 rare. You can see the whole set is up 3%. You know, just a measly 33,000. That KD is almost up to 2K now, man. God, that's what a nice get. That KD is a great get. These are good though. It's nice to see those moments up there. Look at that. And the rewards too are still holding firm here, with all of them being over 1,000, which is kind of nice, except for Embiid, which is down to 875, which I know is a little bit more recent. But Frank says it, thinking of finishing out the Hustle and Slow. Let's take a look at that one. I honestly, I was out on Hustle and Show a little bit at the beginning. I shouldn't say I was out on it. I just remember during the pack drop, I was like, oh, I think it's okay if I don't get a pack. I do like, now that there seems to be some value both for collector score, but also for, oh my God, the ability to like change a set, sell a set later, like being able to sell a full set or a pack or whatever. I like seeing this for the price for like $428 to complete all of it is not too bad. Sorry, you guys could probably feel me getting distracted there, and that's because StreamYard told me I was having bad Wi-Fi, but we're back. Shout out Richard. Thanks for joining, man. But yeah, like the most expensive moment being a Giannis at 109, and then Ja Morant at 98. And then after that, right, like you're spending $20 and the guys you're getting are nice, right? You complete the set, you end up with a Giannis, a Ja, which this Ja dunk is sick, right? Trae Young, Sadiq Bey, Rudy, Dame, Caruso, RJ Hampton, Marcus Smart, and Chris Chioza. And then some cheaper ones with like Thibault, Murray, all of that stuff. So it's not bad, right? Like OG Anunoby. Well, Kent Bazemore, you're probably not super pumped about. Are we full robot again? Is it robot voice? God damn it. But yeah, the Ja dunk really is nice. Let's look that up. Or let's at least see it, let's see it. It's really nice. It's out of 6,500, but that's like, that's pretty nice. Run completed the Hustle and Show. There we go. Teach Bandit to poop in the StreamYard and then leave it. Dude, I don't hate that, man. I don't hate that. Yeah, Facundo's moment. Facu. Let's look at that moment. That is it's a sick pass. I'm in a full disclosure. I flipped it while I was in the challenge. I know. But I flipped it for 21. It was a dub. Yeah, this is a pretty nice moment. We're going to see so many cool Campazzo passes, I think, throughout. But see, I actually think, I like that Michael Porter Jr. is in it. I think I like this moment a little bit better, though. This moment's a little bit cooler, in my opinion. I like the through the legs pass. Granted, it's to Monte Morris instead of Michael Porter Jr., which you always approve. And PJ a little bit more. And he's clowning on LaMelo. Jason says, do you think that will ever count? They will ever count packs part of a collector score? I don't know. I don't know if it's like isn't. I guess they have to be aware that you're holding packs, but maybe because I don't know if within the blockchain, guys, what an idiot I am trying to explain this. Maybe because like the blockchain and the crypto, but I wonder if they're not able to identify what you have until you open the pack. I don't know. That's just me guessing though, but it would be nice, right? Because that would give more incentive, or they would take some of the incentive away from opening packs, right? Because it does seem like there's value in holding those packs, right? Yeah, I kind of like the idea of not rewarding you for whole pack, but rewarding you just for purchasing the pack, right? In the same way, yeah, I'm with you. Should have bought that at 60. G-Benz, morning, Mike. I think that Cole Anthony MGLE reward moment is one of the sickest putback dunks on the platform, in my honest opinion. Cole, there's a lot of Cole Anthony love in the Discord, right? A lot of Cole Anthony love in the Discord. So much so that your avatar is Cole Anthony. Let's look it up. Let's look up Cole. I do like Cole Anthony. The metallic gold is going for $495. It's only out of 162. Let's check it out. That is a nice putback dunk. That is a nice putback dunk. Does it feel like this? It feels like this moment's being played on fast forward. Now it's slowing down. But those first couple looks at that, didn't it feel like it was in hyperspeed or something? I want to see this one more time, just because I'm confused about the hyperspeed. Let's see it. It does. It feels like a little hyperspeed where he just comes out of nowhere. He's got a lot of bounce. A lot of bounce with Cole. Yeah, I do like Cole Anthony. I honestly feel like I missed the window on that on his debut moment, and I'm going to be waiting. I think King Cole up in here. Design Mind says if holding packs, they probably assume you more of a seller than a collector. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I still think there's a lot of value in that. All right, you should be. I don't know. I don't like that. I mean, I understand the take, but I don't like it. Oh, God, my wife. Seriously, I'm getting ready to do. Here comes the computer throw. It's not easy being green. I always think of Counting Crows when I think of, like, when Kermit the Frog. I think, and I like Counting Crows. Should like showing my age right now, but I think there's some, and it's one more day up. You know what I'm saying? There's some potential there. Joseph says, yeah, I think they can't identify unless you opened on the pack on the blockchain, though they could probably just look at your account. I agree with you. Can you believe 5 morons gave Curry? No, you know what? Boob, we're going full screen for this. Okay, like, sure, you can make the case that Curry is incredible and all of that stuff, but I'm going to show you something else, okay? Because yes, that, like, I think not penalized, but 5 first place votes going to Curry is a little bonkers. But you want to know something that pissed me off a little bit more than Steph Curry? And I can't believe I'm sharing an Adam Schefter tweet to get to the point of this. Derrick Rose got a first place vote. That person who has that vote needs to lose their voting. Like, is this like a hanging Chad situation in Florida? How does Derrick Rose get a first place MVP vote? That's so dumb. That is so dumb. That person needs to lose their vote, right? And again, like, you can. Embiid comes in 4th place with this. Like, I'm sorry, I love Chris Paul too, but Chris Paul can't finish there. I mean, I don't know what the official. I don't get it. You need to lose your vote. This is a bad take. Whoever had the Derrick, like, it's unbelievable. Apparently, a fan. Why does a fan get an MVP vote? What are we talking about? How does the fans get a vote? Wait, is that real? Why do the fans get a vote? I can't, because I didn't vote. I'm gonna tell you that right now. John, fuck the Pacers. How does that feel, John? I just don't understand. Yeah, someone needs to fact check this fan voting thing. Someone needs to check it, because I don't think when do fans get a vote? This isn't the All-Star game. I'm Googling this shit right now. We're figuring this out. Sorry, it's hard for me to talk and type at the same time. Here we go. Explaining the Derrick Rose first place MVP vote. The first place vote for Derrick Rose was a cumulative fan vote. That's so stupid. Fans suck, man. No way. Boob saying Curry getting 5 votes is worse than Rose. Boob. That's wrong. All right, so okay, man. Mike says this now, but if he had a vote, he would have seen PJ Washington. I don't know what you're talking about.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Oh, I'm just so upset about that. I'm so upset about that. Like, this is, oh, God. This is what's wrong with people, just like as a society. Shit like this. It's like we can't have nice things, right? As fans, sometimes you're like, man, the media is so biased. Everything goes to LeBron. And they're like, you know what? You're right. We should make sure you have a vote. We should make sure your vote counts. And then the fans turn around and they're like, nah, Derrick Rose. Like, what are we doing? Gosh. Yeah, Jay Worley, Derrick Rose. Yeah, Derrick Rose got more first place votes than Julius Randle. My God. Fuck them fans. John, I swear to God, dude, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Yeah, you don't like Mike when he's mad. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let me walk it back down. Let me walk it back down. Oh God, that just what a dumb thing. I saw that last night and I was like, God, just take that person. Derrick Rose's son voted for him. God, that's just so dumb, so dumb. Anyways, reminds me of the Royals All-Star Game situation a few years ago. This was a while ago. Was this when like every team got an All-Star player and they sent a Royal in there just like for the hell of it? It's like Billy Hamilton or some shit. It wasn't Billy Hamilton, but I might be misremembering that. Fired up Mike makes good. Yeah, that's the only time I'm funny is when I'm angry, and that's in and out of the Top Shot world. Oh, meme vote like David Lee getting a defensive play of the year. See, that's funny. All right, at least make it funny. Like, give it a Semi Ojeleye. Give it a Semi Ojeleye. If you want to do something funny, don't give it a Derrick Rose. It's so stupid. God. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things. Got bounced in the first round. All right, anyways. What was I talking about before I lost my mind about that? Oh, should we look at Jokic? Should we look at Jokic to see if he got any bump for getting an MVP? I think this is going to go back to our point of like it was already caked in. Like we'd been talking about it for months. Like Jokic is going to be the MVP. Get that moment now. It's going to the moon, and we had already caked it in. Let's take a look though. So his Series 2 is up 33% in the last 24 hours. Series 2 assists up 17. Western Conference Finals, but a lot of these, right? Like these are. If you're trying to complete a Seeing Star set, like I think this is kind of across the board, right? But let's look at his Top Shot debut. It's up. No, that's his Cosmic. Let's look at this base debut. It's up to 900, so it's up a little bit. But yeah, I don't think we're going to see the super boost, right? And I don't, a lot of speculation of like, are we going to see a Series 2? Like, will a Series 2 moment get a badge? And I think if it happens, it's going to be retroactive. Like, I don't think we're going to see that for a while. To We the People, get out of here, dude. There's so much Jokic disrespect. Come on now. Come on. Okay, no, I'm sorry. Thank you, Colin. The KC Vans voted in all the guys on the team. Jesus. Yeah, the fans were trying to get Zaza Pachulia in the All-Star game. Yeah, but to me, I mean, that's still ridiculous. It's ridiculous because sometimes bonuses are caked in with All-Stars, right? Or is that just all NBA? I can't remember. I can't remember. But this is at least the All-Star game, a game that doesn't really matter, although now it does matter, I guess, a little bit. But like the MVP thing, I mean, that's like record book shit. Derrick Rose. Weston saying, make sure that coffee doesn't get cold. Guys, I said this a little bit up top, I think, but I didn't do the full sponsorship. I got up way too early today. Way too early. So there's going to be no coffee sponsorship request today because I've already put down 2 cups. And if I have a third one before 9:30 a.m., it's bad for both me and the toilet. But we will take water sponsorships today. Hydrate, H2O, Matt Damon. Somebody sponsor me. You know what I'm saying? Josh says Giannis didn't have a badge. He got a whole damn Series 1 MVP set. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The Barrel Zone, who's coming on the show on Friday, actually pointed this out in the Discord that they did mention, right? Like the Series 2 packs are done. Or not done, but we know we're getting this playoff pack. We know we're getting a holo drop, and we know we're getting a a legendary finals pack. So we're not going to get another pack drop. So we shouldn't see an MVP one. And I wouldn't imagine they would start Series 3 with a Series 2 thing. You know what I mean? So that's why there's been the rumors of the retroactive badge. I just don't see them slapping on more badges anytime soon. Oh my God. We the People. Boo. Him and Embiid move at the same pace. All right. So if your argument's Embiid, they both move at the same speed. All right. I don't want to hear it. Space Jam pack win. Imagine being sponsored by Big Water. Dude, I need that Big Water money. I need it. Tommy G says there's a Jokic year-long highlight reel that was released on YouTube. Greg should chop it up for a new vid. I don't know if we're allowed to chop up someone else's vid and then post it on there. Yeah, so there was some, I think Alan, did he reply to a Jacob tweet or something about potential challenges or quests, including common moments, which is pretty exciting. We got actually Jeb Bush put the tinfoil hat on, which I think he's going to have to go back to the lab again. Because I think right after his video came out, it was proven not to be true, but it was awesome. It was really good content. I don't know if we put it up yet. I don't know if Greg uploaded it. I'm not. Let me double check. I don't. No, it's unlisted. It hasn't gone up yet, so he's waiting for us. So that'll be up actually probably an hour. But it was really good. But yeah, it does look like we're gonna get something like that, right? Design Mind says you should pretend you're sponsored to make it go viral. Eventually, they'll just give you that lifetime supply of coffee. That's good, man. We should. We'll like string together a commercial. Let's look up Jordan Clarkson. You know, this is probably is at a good price. Me just guessing before I even look at it. I don't know why. I don't know why I don't love Jordan Clarkson, but I don't love him. I know he won 6th Man of the Year. He's on like a favorite team to get out of the West. So his Series 1 Top Shot debut, is that the one we're looking at? First moment, yeah. So 133, 75% in circulation. It's going up a little bit. I mean, hey, if you're a Jazz fan, if you're a Clarkson fan, you're getting it at a relatively cheap price. Yeah. This is the peak of Jordan Clarkson, though, right? Like, has he reached his ceiling? I'm going to look this up right now. How old is Jordan Clarkson? Like, do we think he can go up another step? He's 29. So like we're prime Clarkson. You get a couple more years of this. I don't know. I mean, if you're rooting for the Jazz, if you think they've got like a 2-3 year championship run in them, then yeah, absolutely buy into that. I would just be a fan of them. Like, I'm not taking that as a financial investment, if you will. But you're a smart dude, Weston. So I trust you if you like them. You need a CBD. Oh, dude, that's actually on me. I think we do have a CBD. We have to reach out, or a CBD coffee sponsorship. Is that a thing? Is there CBD coffee? You can tell by how high strung I am. I'm not like a super CBD dude because I start yelling about stuff like Derrick Rose getting won first place. Yeah, that might have been a one-time thing. I think that's an afternoon show special, or maybe late night. Again, got to remember that's a different home. That's not this house. F-Bomb said completed the throwdown set. Hell yeah, man. Those prices really dropped to a point where it was like ridiculous how low they were. So I like that. Clarkson is awesome. There you go, Hubbard Snag. Hey, dude, no disrespect. If you're a Clarkson dude, just go snag him. Go snag him. What about Jeremy Clarkson? Very good point. We should be talking about Jeremy Clarkson a little bit more. He's an English broadcaster, journalist, and writer. Jeremy Charles Robert Clarkson, born April 11, 1960, English broadcaster, specialized in motoring, best known for Top Gear and the Grand Tour. Yeah, I think this is financial advice. Invest heavily in Jeremy Clarkson. All right. Delta 8 is where to get some Delta 8. Yo, who's cocaine and coffee? Jesus Louise. Yeah, give me some of that. Give me some of that Delta 8 coffee. Frank, I'm sorry. Where's that comment? Someone just said, yeah, it was F-Bomb says 6th Man award is, man, look at Trez and Lou. All Jazz will drop in the summer. I don't know. If they win the championship, will they drop? Who knows? Hard to speculate. You could roster a pretty good starting 5 with ex-Lakers, Russell, Ingram, Lonzo, Randall, Clarkson. Yeah, you could. I still would take AD and LeBron over that starting 5, though. Oh, Kelly Clarkson! Looks like J.E. Skeets from No Dunks also posted a sponsored type tweet like Verno. They must be doing an influencer campaign for playoff packs. That's great. Man. I love Skeets. Love No Dunks. It's probably top 3 favorite NBA podcasts. I listen to them. quite a bit. I love J.E. and Lee, Tass. And Trey, yeah, no, that's great. Hey, I'm whatever, dude. I'm all for this. This is at least like intentional marketing instead of like a random Instagram influencer with like 200,000 followers of people who would not be interested in Top Shot. Wrong demo. So this actually makes sense to me. Random question: who's your favorite commie? Man, I don't know. Mulaney's always been my guy. I love John Mulaney. I thought that Bo Burnham special that just came out was pretty awesome. And I'm not like a musical comedian guy. That's usually not my bag. I don't really enjoy that, but I think he's breaking the walls a little bit. I like that. Who else? Bill Burr. I love Bill Burr. Sam Jay's got a new show on HBO. Is really good. Josh Gondelman's really funny. I think those are my faves. Those are some New York specials right there, though. Who am I missing? Bowen Yang on Saturday Night Live is one of my favorite like actor comedians too right now. Bowen Yang is fantastic. And Saturday Night Live, super hit or miss. Not always crushing for me. Although, hey, listen, if you want to hire me Saturday Night Live, I'm in. But Bowen Yang kills it every time. Oh, did someone say Dort? There we go. That's how we get that coffee. That's how we get that coffee sip in. Frank says, did you check out Club Top Shot last night? So because it's on during basketball, I'm just watching basketball right now. But then I'll watch it back today or listen to the podcast on my way. First Mint reposted all the individual sponsorship. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Oh, dude, Mitch Hedberg. This is a great call. Oh, Tim Robinson, dude. Shout out. If you guys have not watched, I think you should leave on Netflix. It's one of the best sketch shows of all time. So please go watch that. And they just announced series 2 is coming out like July 6th or whatever. And I'm very excited about that. Mike Epps versus Mike Z would be a 7-game series. Larry David. We love Larry David. Ooh, Leonard Oots. I don't know Leonard Oots. Noah, this is a take I can't get behind. I cannot get behind Daniel Tosh shout out. Ooh, George Carlin. Love that. Love that. What else we got? Wait, Matthew says season 2 coming. Yeah, there we go. Martin, there we go. Martin in the chat. Just got to the door report. Shut up, Martin. Oh, Patrice, dude. Patrice O'Neal's also A+. I love that this has just turned into comedy. Dude, Gethard, yeah. Chris Gethard is fantastic. Seen him a bunch of times. Mr. Show. God, you guys are, Stephen Lynch. I rock with Stephen Lynch a little bit. But Mr. Show, dude, shout out Mr. Show. I'm respecting this chat a lot more now that you guys are dropping some like niche sketch comedy. Now we're talking. Yeah, Richard Pryor. You can't go wrong with Richard Pryor. I like are we doing like a comedy, like a morning marketplace / comedy hour? We love it. All right, listen. My work schedule changed a little bit this week. So I'm going to be doing this in less than an hour. Normally I go like an hour and 15, right? Can I use the chair? Sam Kinninson. All right, I'll tell you what you're Noah, dude. What are these takes? You started with Daniel Tosh, you came back at me with Dane Cook. Come on, Noah. You're gonna have to DM me so I can get you some good stuff. All right, here we go. Do you think we'll reach a point where people like PG-13 again? No. I mean, I don't know. If the Clippers win, it's gonna take him coming through in the clutch, right? It's gonna take him coming through in the clutch. I don't think they're going to have to win a championship or he's going to have to win. He's going to need a game winner. He's going to need something that like shakes off his playoff performance. Cause it's not only the bubble, man. You go back outside of like that one Pacers year. Sorry, John Weingart, but if you go back and look at like all of his playoff performances, they're very underwhelming. So I think until he like has like a monster playoff performance, it's just not happening for him. Is he the greatest choke artist of all time? I don't know. That's something I'd have to look into more. Dude, what would stand-up NFTs even look like? When will we have a dog report? You're right. So my fiance's up and getting ready for work now, so he's gone. He's doing that thing right now. I'm no longer interested. Beamer says he needs to break a leg. That's when people liked him. Yikes. I'm not rooting for injuries. I've already gone through the LaMarcus Aldridge experience. So I'm team good vibes, but I think it's going to take something like that because honestly, he's not media friendly in the way that like, he's not a fun interview. So he's not going to win. Like Anthony Edwards has won me over just by being funny as hell. Yeah. Oh my God, Mike Birbiglia. I can't believe I didn't mention Birbigs. I love Birbiglia as well. This is good. Guys, the chat has good comedy taste, except for fucking Noah. Kevin Hart crying NFT would go for 1 Bitcoin. That's true. That's true. But classic, good comedy taste in the chat outside of Noah. So I'm here with it. Middleton is doing his best PG-13 right now. Dude, hell yeah. This is a great take, Frank. This is a great take. Chris Middleton is putting together one of those performances, like multiple playoff years in a row where he just disappears, absolutely disappeared. We the people, this Joker slander is going to get you in timeout. All right. I think he's fun. I mean, dude, it's not his first language, and he still manages to be likable. And I'm sorry, that came out like people do. That came out wrong. I don't mean it that way. I just mean it's a little bit harder sometimes when you're doing like a national TV interview and English isn't your first language, and you're like working your way through that interview, right? That's what I meant by that. I don't mean. I hope that came out okay. But yeah, I think he's great. Carlos Mencia, Jesus Christ. No, do not come in the chat with any Carlos Mencia. Bill Burr. I do love Bill Burr. That was like one of the first podcasts I started listening to. No, the guys, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. You guys know what I meant. You know what I meant. You know what I meant, guys. Oh. Wah, wah. Mike is canceled. I know. It came out wrong. It came out wrong, but the intent was right. I caught it immediately. Okay. I caught it immediately. Damn it. This is your fault, we the people. This is your fault. We're going to delete the stream. Delete the stream. I'm not sharing any of these comments. I'm not sharing any of these comments. All right. What else? What else we got? Anything else we need to talk about before I get myself in any more trouble? Hey, just a reminder, we're back. We're back. Oh, wait, hold on. Everybody's going off. We're back tonight at 8:30 though. The whole gang's here. We're back at 8:30. We're going to get a YouTube technical difficulties pop up. I hope so, Joshua. I hope so. Oh man, gonna need an apology. Oh God, I know. Mike hangs out with Myers Leonard. I do not, Stan. I do not. Oh God. I did not. The drop ass, you get a gutter cat or a bonsai. I didn't. I got to tell you, I'm not an NFT virgin, but I'm close to it. I'm pretty much only dancing in the Top Shot streets right now. Only dancing it. End and delete. Gabriel Iglesias. Oh God, Noah. Who's your favorite non-American NBA player? Are you trying to save me right now? I feel like I like non-American NBA players better than Americans right now. I love Luka. I love Jokic. I love give me more Bol, Embiid, Giannis. Come on, there's a lot. I like them all. Beamer says fake canceling is much funnier than real canceling. Agreed. Agree. Spencer Hawes energy. Are you getting a bored ape? No, I don't think so, guys. I don't think I'm diving in. The drop ass is I hate StreamYard. I'm being canceled in real time. Canceled in real time. How robotic is this right now? Oh, it paused on a flex, huh? Ginobili is pretty good. Mike is a big Ricky Rubio fan, guys. No, Porzingis is not it. Definitely not it. All right, y'all. We got to get out of here. I feel like I'm in trouble. As always, appreciate the love and support. I know. I need to get Ethernet. You know what, though? Well, you're right. StreamYard canceled Mike. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, guys. All right, listen. Like, subscribe, jump in the Discord if you haven't. Follow us on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Substack. All of that information is in there. It's right in the show notes. Again, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. We'll be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, and then Friday, special guest, all the fun stuff. In the meantime, let's get that PJ, and let's get on out of here, right? No, man, we love to see it, Martin. We love to see it. All right, seriously, we out.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Bull.
Bobo.
His first name is Bull and his last name is Bull.
No,
Look
yeah,
at his legs.
Close.
Long legs.
Oh my god.